Great day, and great day. Is this a great day or what? Listen, I know y'all are wondering what is going on. Look, even my hair is like, what? We got to work today, lady? Like you have been chilling. This is what happens when you do things live. All right, y'all. So here we go. Let's get started. I am Dr. Marrian, sister full of exponential existence, and this is your Tuesday Talk. Today's Tuesday Talk, I want to come on and share with you some thoughts, some ideas, and some tips that you can use to increase your life just a little bit more, expand out a little bit faster, and with consistency and strategy. So listen, on today, I'm talking about associations. Raise your hand or type a one in the comments if you are coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me what city and state you're coming in from, listening to and watching right now. And I want you to do that. Also, I want you to tell me if you have ever found yourself in a group or at an event and you went, why am I here? This is not what I signed up for. If that's you, I just want you to type, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me in the comments below. Why am I going this fast? Because this is literally our Tuesday talk. And this is our shortest time we spend together when I do a live. But today I wanted to talk about associations because I realized that a lot of people get distracted. We have all these new platforms that are popping up because we're forced to go into a technological vacuum for now to accommodate those of us in the pandemic. So I want to make sure we're talking about these associations. I know there is a time when I have found myself in as many as over 1,500 groups and pages that I was joined into for various reasons. And some of them I got because I bought into a program or I did a challenge, or maybe there's someone that I support. And so I went in to kind of help them build up their community. But what I found is that when you do that, just like in real life, when we do that and we just kind of accept any and all invitations and we forget that it's all right for us to be fully invited, but not obligated to participate or attend, then we can begin to go back to the real thing that should be priority no matter what we do. And that is identifying what your values are, what your vision is, and what your mission is. If you are aware of what your vision, mission, and your values are, when you get drafted, you won't get drafted into so many groups and associations and finding yourselves lost. Now, the reason why this is important is because, as I always say, you are your first greatest asset. You are the greatest asset you have. The second thing is your time. If you can manage your time, if you can honor that time, if you can place a value on your time, then you'll be able to maximize that first greatest asset, which is you. You'll be able to have conversations, engage in collaborations. You'll be able to explore other options, learn of new places, spaces, and people without feeling distracted and then going back and doubting whether or not you're actually on your real path and purpose and vision that you agreed to. So looking at your associations is going to manage your way of that second asset, your time. You don't want to go to an association when you find yourself just kind of sitting in a room hearing the same thing you've heard over and over again. You don't want to be in a group when no one is talking back to you, right? I know I'm becoming more accountable, or causing the members that are in my groups and my training programs to be more accountable. Not, it's no longer okay just to be in the room, because honestly, everybody's in the room and you want to stand out and you want to be visible. You want to make the contribution based upon your vision, your mission, and your values. Those things that are most important to you. Spend less time saying, well, I just want to have my name seen on the roll. Well, that's great in some instances, but when it comes to really moving your life closer to be the maximized version of your vision, welcome everyone, maximized vision of your purpose, of your mission, and your values. Not just how much is it worth. I'm not just talking that type of value. I'm saying, what do you really value? And if you really have that down and you prioritize it, you won't spend 3 hours, 5 hours scrolling through all the groups trying to make a contribution and trying to be seen or heard within that group. You can be more strategic in that. And that comes by being strategic by doing the following things. One, go back and see what associations you have, whether they're paid or unpaid, and ask yourself, what is it that they're offering me? What is the benefit of this particular group or association or club? If the association and club is not bringing about or matching up with your vision, your mission, your values, then you go back and you say, can I reach out to the person and find out if it's really going to be in alignment with me? You understand? That's about having choice. Number two, once you do that assessment of whether or not it's going to stay or go, now go back and start actually deleting those groups. Remove yourself. Call up the organization and say, hey, I'm not going to renew my membership with you. I think you're a great organization, but where I am right now, I don't feel that this is the best alignment of my time and me. I wish you luck. No harm, no foul, no judgment, because that shows that you truly value you, your mission, and your purpose, and you value your vision. Yeah, we all get distracted. We all get distracted. So I want to invite you to do those two things. And the last thing you want to do is find groups that actually do and associations that actually do align with what you want to get done. And guess what? Don't just do the simple ones. Go to another level and put yourself in the room of associations that challenge you, that keep you moving forward, not just repeating the same thing over, expecting you to have a different result. You know, we all get comfortable, and it's real easy for us to only deal with people. And this is how business is done, this is how the world is done. People do things with people that they're used to. That's convenient, that's right there, and what they're used to. That's just how it goes. But in order for us to get a more varied, a more diverse results, diversity of results, then we need to be engaging ourselves in those places that allow us to really expand our territory, to venture off into uncharted territory, to venture off and have conversations with people we had no idea. I shared with a client on yesterday during our call that, there was a time, I can't remember the speaker's name, but I was at an event and I was sitting in the office as a general attendee, paying the minimum to attend the event. And the person got on stage and said, I want to break some people's bubble. Some of y'all gonna run up here with my book and ask me to sign it. And I'm gonna tell you no. Because if you can't invest in you, I'm not gonna invest my time in you to sign your book. And what he was talking to was those of us who paid for general admission instead of paying for the VIP, which gave you a sit down talk with him at a luncheon and an opportunity to get a photo and a book sign. So if you weren't willing to make the investment, if you're not willing to make the effort, if you're not willing to dive deep inside yourself and push yourself and stretch, then the benefits become less than what you expect and desire, if that makes sense for everybody. So I'm encouraging you to do those three things today. Go back and assess all the associations, groups, programs, and things. I know for myself, during the beginning of COVID, I realized that I had not completed a course that I signed up for, a program that I signed up for. It was a kind of a self-maintenance, what is it called? Continuing education credits, right? I never finished it. So I went back and I took the first 3 months to finish that out because that's important. That's part of my vision. And once I completed that, then I saw myself go to a whole nother level of accountability for myself, a whole nother level of value that I could give out to my clients and my friends and my family and myself. I'm just saying, everything is not always about a dollar. Sometimes it's about being able to have the position to impact and affect change. So go through, look at your associations. Are they aligned with your vision, mission, and values? Can they be realigned? Right? And if not, be bold enough, brave enough, sincere enough, and honest enough to go ahead and end those associations in a positive release, in gratitude for what you've learned and what you've experienced and the exposure. And then three, spend that time identifying other groups and associations that you can be with. Just being in the room is no longer enough. We really need your contributions. The only way you know if that's a great idea is if you share it out there and somebody yells out, that is a fantabulous idea. Then you know. Even if they tell you that it's not a great idea, in this moment it may not be, but then you have control to go back and adjust it. This is your Tuesday talk, talking about associations and the power that can be found within associations if they're done right. We want to get away from the busybodiness and we're all over the place. Be very clear on what your focuses are and what you're going to contribute. Be authentic, be honest every time you talk so that people get to see exactly why you're here. And that becomes an unbelievable moment of time, meeting space, developing as a choice of life. Until next time, I am Dr. Marrian, sister full of exponential existence. Go ahead and check out my links up in the comments. We are offering our mentorship program again. You can do it quarterly or you can do it annually. If you do it quarterly, it's going to be charging you $597, or you can do the whole year with me for $1997. The links are above in the comments. Hope to talk and see to you soon. Until next time, remember, you are the best thing growing, and the most important part of your world is you. Until next time.